What's up? That's me, Sean from SGST. Back at it again. Today I will be doing dry firing drills from the book of Refinement and Repetition by Steve Anderson. Definitely a good book. Definitely a good book to practice on. But yeah, that's what I'll be doing. The gun I'll be doing from concealment. So obviously I'll be using my Glock 17. This is a Sharp Coast Tactical Glock 17 with the aim point acro on it, threaded barrel, and the Surefire X300. As you see it, aim point, Glock 17, threaded barrel. I will also, for all the SRLs out there, magazine, nothing in chamber, obviously. All right. And then I am using the gear that I have. I have a Blue Alpha belt. I definitely love the Cobra belts from Blue Alpha. I'm just a fan favorite of Blue Alpha, as well as my holster is from, let me get that right there. So my belt is from Blue Alpha. I love Blue Alpha belts. That's other belts. I like the Cobra belts. That's the belt that I usually use for concealed carry. And I have a T-Rex Arms sidecar. I mean, at first I once upon a time had Tier 1 holster. Just wasn't meant for me and my body. I feel more comfortable, more flexible with the T-Rex Arms sidecar, so that's what I'm running. On top of that, I do have a pack timer. It's one of the timers. There's, I think, 2 timers that people use. I don't know what the other timer's called, Time Pro, I'm not sure. But I use my pack timer all the times. But like I said, this video right here, I'm just gonna be going over some things right now. Just to, again, build comfortability with my firearm and just practice some dry firing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do sight picture confirmation, making sure for me, I'll be looking down through my, red dot and making sure that I am looking, I see the dot on the target, but focus on the target. So right now my target behind me is a green ops target. I'm just looking for center mass. Right, to me, center mass in a standardized, target will be, I like what I was told, referred to in green ops, as well as OFT is called the switches, where, the game over. You hit the switch, the game over, right? So the A zone is essentially what I'm preferably aiming at. The A zone, not really going to aim at the center of your head A zone today. I'm just going to be working on obtaining this A zone in here, and also that translates into competition shooting when you're aiming at the A zone. So yeah, let's go back, get my feet. Got too much stuff on my floor. Let's get my feet straight, shoulders apart. Nice bend, relax my shoulders, head up, bring the gun up to me, grabbing in here. That's what I want. Making sure my dot is on where I wanted that and focusing on that target. And what I'm gonna do right now, is I'm going to do 10 reps. We're not gonna press the trigger as of right now. In these 10 reps, well, I'm gonna put my finger on the trigger, but I'm not gonna press it through, obviously, because obviously we don't wanna go in a situation where we're just pressing something all the way through. We just wanna go from a situation where, okay, boom, finger inside the gun, analyzing the situation. So today I have a competition coming up. So what I wanna do is have my finger on the trigger, ready to rip and ready to run it, because obviously in competition, that's once you're playing against time, grand scheme of things. So I'm prepare my mind for competition, right? So let's get like 10 good draws, and then we're gonna proceed forward. All right, so nice, you know, get your feet like you're playing basketball. Not really like down here, but you know, nice bend your legs, relax your shoulders, and do a nice, you know, take your time in this whole process. Right now we're doing 10 reps, okay? 10 nice easy reps. All right, and then we're here, and we're finding our dot, focusing on our target. All right, boom, right there. All right, always look your gun back in the holster, you know. Always look your gun back in the holster. You don't wanna drop your gun, it might go off. Take your time. We're here, we're taking our time. We're getting everything. Okay. Just taking our time. That's 3. Make sure we're getting a nice grip on the gun. You know, nice grip. All I do a lot of times is I like to grab my wrist, and I'll do like a nice little handshake grip on my one wrist, which will be obviously will be my shooting, my predominant hand, my shooting hand, with my trigger finger hand, and I'll just do a nice firm, you know, handshake. And then my other wrist, my support hand, I'm gonna do like a vice grip, so I'm gonna hold my wrist down, okay? And so all we're doing right now is focusing on lifting our shirt, getting a nice grip, and then boom, putting that red dot on the target, and we're focusing on the target. Both eyes open, okay? Okay. That's 5, 6, I'm gonna say 5. 6. 7. 8. That was one more. Maybe that's bad, I don't know. So I need to put timer on 15 minutes, right? All right, so we done that for about 10 reps. You know, we got a little comfortable with our, you know, grip, everything. Next, we're gonna time this, right? Now I have mine on 1.1 seconds, right? So what I like to do is I like to change this. No, I don't want to do instant. That's all like. I don't want to delay. this at 10 now. I'm gonna put this at 10 seconds. So the whole thing is, we're just gonna, there's no part-time on this, these reps right now. We're going to just grab our gun, point it where it needs to point. All right, we're gonna do 10 reps of this, all right? And like I said, this is the warm-up. Get us warm up for the day, you know, start working. Boom, right there, that was good. All right, now all we're doing is looking for that timer, right there. Looking for that timer, looking for that beep. That's our work. Right there, like that. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. All right, next let's add some time to this. So what you seen me, I was at what, 1.1. So we're gonna add 0.2 seconds on top of that. So let's start at let's, as my guy Brian would say, let's crush our old times, right? So we're gonna go 3, and then we're gonna go, so we're gonna go 1.3, all right? That's 2 over our baseline. No, it'll be 1.4 because 1's under our baseline. Yeah, so let's, no, let's have fun. Let's go 1.3. That's crush plus ultra, right? That's crush. All right, good grip. Sight it in, confirm sight picture, and then let's get it. All right, run it. Man, missed it. All right. All right, let's try again. Sight picture's bad. Don't count. And we're gonna stay here and just keep working right here. That didn't work. Bad sight picture. That was actually a good sight picture right there. Got it. That's 1. 2. didn't count. Didn't get it in time. There we go. And 10. Regardless of what happens, still finish the drill, okay? Still finish the drill. It's the biggest thing people mess up at, where they don't finish. Still finish, because if you're in a self-defense situation, you still need to finish the drill, okay? That's always the case. Finish the drill. Miss. Sight picture was off. Sight picture was off again. So right now, my sight picture was off twice. All that says is my grip was bad. So let's, before we hit timer, let's do this. Start or something. Get my ready. There we go. Grip. Come on, attention. What the fuck was that? Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I haven't heard something. All right, let's try this again. Yep, good picture. One more time. We'll go back to time. There we go. There we go. All right. Nine. 10. All right. All right. So let's stop that. Let's go ahead. Go one down. All right. We're at 1.2. All from concealment. A little bit harder, but we're gonna work. All right. One. I'm not gonna count those two. Those don't count. That was not in my hand. Sight picture was off. You know why? My grip was off. I don't count it. Nope, we ain't count on either. Damn, I can't count none of these. One, accountability. Remember that word, everybody, accountability. 2. 3. off. Pictures off. Five. No, that's we'll say that's 3, even though I believe it's 4. 3. Go back to 3. Don't count. Not my thumb, you see? And we take a free shot. Guess where I'm at? My thumb got caught under my shirt and still had to do it, okay? All right. Got caught. The whole purpose is finish the drill. Regardless of what happens in a defensive situation, bad pull, there's no restarts. You continue and you keep going. That's it, all right? That's the biggest thing. You just keep going. Keep going. You keep going. I don't count. I'm on 3 still. I don't know how many reps I did. Still on 3. Late. 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 Still late. I gotta get my draw. If I was here, boy, my competition rig, I'm here. Oh man, 15 minutes already passed. We're still on the first page. We gotta get 10 good reps. Now, my biggest thing with that, the book, is get 10 quality reps. Do not get piss poor reps. All right, quality. We're building speed, good grip, good sight picture. That's what we're focused on. All right. So until you get your 10, you don't proceed forward. Okay, you stay where you need to stay at. You keep working, and then boom. All right. All right, let's get it. What's that 3? That's perfect right there. Gotcha. 4. 5. I like that. I don't count. Nope, don't count. There we go. Boom. 5. 6. There we go. 7. I like that. did the same number twice. We're gonna say 7 for the best of it. 8. 9. That was quick. I'll do 9 again. 8. 8. Look at that. That's nice. 8. 1 supposed to press that trigger through, but I did. And I would have hit a C or D. So I flicked it. I'll probably hit C or D. That just shows you guys of, you know. That was close. Yeah, I'll take that. 9. Last one. Miss. Yeah. There we go. All right, that was challenging. All right, so at the baseline, geez. Baseline is 1.1. 10 of these. Well, 15 minutes is up, right? For dry firing, right? I guess our next 15 minutes will probably be in our competition rig. I may do a competition. What next is September's competition? Is next week? Is this weekend coming up? The following weekend? I don't know if I'll be able to do that. I got plans. So I'm about to miss a competition, but it's okay. We're gonna continuously practice, right? All right, let's get stance. Deep round. Let's get it. That did not count. So what I try to do every day is 15 minutes concealed, 15 minutes competition. I try to do that every day, 15 minutes. Off. Off. Bad grip. Bad grip. That's good. That was good. I like that. We'll call that 1. 2. I'm down to it. I'm bringing it on to you. 2. Short. Yeah, that was actually good. That was actually good. Shoot. Now, we're in a self-defense situation, guys. What you'll do is this. You'll have your finger on the frame of the firearm. You won't have your finger on the trigger. I'm just in a situation where I'm in a competition style where I'm grabbing it from the holster and immediately going here, competition style, you know? So I'm trying to beat time. But in a self-defense situation, you want to draw finger on the frame of your firearm, okay? Remember that. I am currently practicing something. So the biggest thing of all, again, 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day, just practice on something. If you're not doing competition shooting, remember, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot, okay? For now, I'm doing something, so yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm in a whole different world. I was close, but not there. Yeah, I made it. All right, that's what. I'm gonna say 3. Maybe I might be 4, 3, whatever. Five, 4. I'll give it 4 right now. I'll take that. 5. 6. 10 count. 10 count. I'll take that. 6. Maybe they 6 twice. But who cares? 6. 7. No, I don't count that because I always shot a C zone because I pulled the trigger. Man, I cannot get this area. 7. sight picture, not hidden. Could count it, but not. I don't count that. 7. I don't count that. 8. 9. I could count that, but I'm not. 10. That was actually a good shot. I should have DQ myself. All right. Okay. Then I got. What's that? 4, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Well. Wow. Let's just do another 10. Let's go for 1 second. Do 1 second. You know, my coworker, my manager, and a guy, Brian, great guy. He informed me that he drew from concealment, drew, fired 1 second. That's what he said. I didn't see it. I didn't see it, but that is what he said. And I mean, I take it with a grain of salt. I mean, I had to try. I had to believe him. Obviously, at the end of the day, you know. I definitely take it with a grain of salt because 1 second. Think about it. You're drawing 1 second and you're firing. So in other words, you're telling me that you drew your firearm 0.5. You pull the trigger at another 0.5, equaling 1 second, making insinuating you hit the A zone. Yeah, but I'm gonna say maybe, I don't know the yardage. I mean, you probably do a 3. You probably do that 3, maybe 5. I don't know, but he did do it. So we'll say that. I don't know if he hit or not. That's the next question. Probably hit the target, but what he did, I don't know. Still love that man. Brian, if you're listening to this, still love you, guy. 1 second, huh? Okay. 10 reps is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna do 10. I'm gonna do just 10, and then I'm gonna call it. I'm not even ready. Look at me out here looking crazy. Yeah, I'm not. Well, hey, plus ultra. You got to go to your wall and do it. That's just what it is. Go to your wall and just do it. That's just the biggest thing, you know? I mean, you know, so at first, one point in time, I was at 0.5. I stayed at 0.5 comfortably for the longest. So now I have to shoot my shot further down from 0.5 to just gotta go, you know? because you get amazed with instructor stuff they had to do and tell you per what man name, per range master development, you know, per range master. You want to get your shots off maybe at 0.5 or 1. So yeah, but that's not here nor there. We're focused on this. That's too long. I leaned back. That was stupid. Was supposed to pull the trigger. Self-control. I'll be on C. I'll bring my gun up to me. Because I'm trying to beat time. What I'm doing is bring it here instead of here and trying to do that. But I see how people are beating time. I gotta look at some masters and grandmasters and see what they're doing. From what I'm doing, bring the gun up here. I don't know if I can get there in time, but we're gonna keep fighting to do that, okay? Almost there. We're close. Grip is off. Grip is off. That was hard. Grip off. Maybe I can hold that one. There's getting better at this point. Focused on getting better. Bad grip. Bad grip. That was actually kind of a good one. Alright, well, that was a lot of fun. Well, our 15 minutes was just confirming our sight picture. That was our 15 minutes. Due to the fact that I was really running my gun for that moment. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and call it. Guys, you have a marvelous day today. And keep dry fire. Dry fire, dry fire, dry fire. Make sure y'all protecting yourselves. Know your gun laws and be great law-abiding citizens, okay? Self-control, be the deflator, the defender, not the police. Obviously, we have people for that. But just, it's not that deep. It's not that serious. Walk away if you can, you know? But y'all stay safe, y'all stay blessed. All right, take care.